behind them. I have my backpack on, my rifle sitting. I was just about to sit down. They are right downwind of me, just sniffing my boot tracks where I just walked in. They would definitely have spooked if I didn't make a move, but they're smelling my ground scent, and the wind's kind of shifted. But walking my ground scent right now, backwards on it. And now they're sniffing. I really need to get sat down. They're really trying to figure out what I am. I came from right over here. And I knew that deer coming that way would be downwind, but I should be able to get a shot. I didn't really think about, I was only thinking about bucks, not does coming through first. Just a mistake on my part, but really gotta get this backpack off and sat down, but these things are really investigating. If this one will go down behind that hill, I'll get sat down quick. I want to get my camera up on the tree. Alright. I cannot believe they didn't spook.
About 50 minutes later, I heard a noise to my left and very quickly saw this buck cruising right on the doe's trail.
What the heck? I could not get a good look at that deer. But he had pretty nice main beams with good points. At least 3 on each side. I was really hesitating to shoot, and I don't know what happened on the first shot, but he was kind of in between a couple trees. When I tried to reload, I got caught. My clothing got stuck in my bolt for the second shot, but I racked another one, and I'm pretty sure I hit him on the second shot. I thought I heard him maybe crash. I hope so. But he ran down towards Angel. He came right on those doe's trail. Right on it. I had to lean out away from the tree, because if he followed them, he would have went right straight away. I think the camera probably picked it up, but... Opening morning here of Vermont Rifle, and it's been a tough year here in Vermont. I have New York tags, and that's a beautiful Vermont buck. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, if I sat in that tree stand this morning, he would have came right by me. Actually, I might have trail cam pics of him. But, let me check the time. It's probably like 8 o'clock. I was getting text messages, probably Angel, wondering. Oh God, I gotta calm down. 7:56. I probably shot about 7:53-ish. I did a bunch of shooting across the road, and I got a text message that they shot a pretty nice 8 across the road. Oh, okay, I gotta text Angel. Calm myself down here. Going down, I was sitting right behind that white birch. He came from right over here. Somewhere right in here. And this morning, I was sitting at those 2 big trees right there and decided that I didn't like it. I had to move. He was within 10 yards of it. Let's go see if there's any blood. Feel great about the shot. I assume these are his tracks. Oh, I see blood up there. I definitely hit him. There's a lot of hair, though. Holy cow, I can see a lot of blood up there. All out through there. There's a lot of white hair. That's not what I want to see. But there is a lot of blood. I can see it all the way. See it all the way down, crossing the road. I'm just gonna go down to the road and see. Wow, there's a lot of blood. Huh. Holy cow. don't know if I've ever seen that much blood. Maybe because I have dropped almost every single deer I've ever shot with this. Never really had to track. But I told Angel I would let her know if I'm gonna track, but with that blood, I think. Wow, I can see the blood cranking down the road. Look at that. Wow. I am going to go back, I think. Get the camera. Pack up all my camera stuff and relax. I feel a lot better seeing that amount of blood. Holy cow. Maybe say a quick prayer. Wow. Never seen anything like that. So it's about roughly 40 minutes, I think, after the shot. I went down, looked for blood, found a lot of white hair at impact. However, I am shooting a little bit downhill at it. It was down on that little flat. Not a lot of an angle, but a little bit of an angle. And there's a lot of blood. There's blood at impact. And then within about 10 yards, there's a lot of blood. So I am going to film just with this. I'm going to have this mounted on my bino pack here. So it may not be great footage, but I'm keeping the big camera in my backpack just in case I have to do a follow-up shot. I want to just be able to take the shot and not have to mess around if, God forbid, he jumps up. But there is a lot of blood, and it probably means one of two things. Between that white hair and a lot of blood, I'm worried that it was some kind of a leg shot or brisket, and that the blood's going to disappear, or that I just blew it out enough with this gun that it's dead from at least blood loss if I didn't hit any vitals. But I feel like the shot was very forward, which really has me worried. I was struggling this morning, and I actually struggled. I went and shot this. I cleaned the gun good and went and shot it. 6 or 8 shots at the range, and I was flinching really bad. But my first shot was perfect, so I know the gun's on. And then I got a few good trigger pulls, and the gun's on. But I don't feel like I did a good trigger pull there, and I haven't done that in a long time on an animal. So I'm gonna feel awful if that's the case, but we'll do everything in our power to make sure that we get it if that is the case. But right now, I'm gonna stick with positive thoughts, and just gonna sneak along on it. I'm not gonna, just because there's a lot of blood, I'm just gonna poke along real quiet. I think the frost is starting to melt a little bit. The sun's coming out, so I can walk fairly reasonably quiet. So I'm just gonna go. Got all day long. It's only like 8:30ish, 8:40, something like that. Angel's still down in the stand there. So I'm just gonna poke along real slow. Just take my time, see what I see, and make a follow-up shot if I have to, but I'm hoping that I just walk up on him. I thought I heard him kind of crash down in there. So fingers crossed. I said a quick prayer. My aunt passed away about a week ago, and my godmother, and she's a really good person, and always a supporter of mine. We didn't talk a ton, but we always were close, especially when we did talk. So I said a quick prayer, and I've actually seen a bunch of cardinals too at my mom's whole side. Actually both sides of the family, but my mom's side especially is always about the cardinals. And when someone passes away, and every time I've been out in the woods, I've had cardinals landing next to me since she passed the last like 4 5 times. I think I've been in the woods, whatever it is, 3-4 times. And I've seen cardinals like every single time, which is kind of cool because we don't see them all the time. And I have been. So my other grandmother said signs are always there if you're looking. And I'm going to take that as a sign. And yeah, just probably a little bit of an emotional time with everything. And this property's been one of my favorite properties to hunt for a long time. And I thought that we would end up with it someday. You know, we were kind of saving our money, trying to put ourselves in position to buy it. And she listed this year after talking with us, and unfortunately it's definitely out of our price range. So this may be the last season that I get to hunt here. I think this is season 8 or 9 here, and I've killed a lot of bucks in here. A couple does, but a lot of bucks. And it's just been an awesome time. Angel killed her first bear here. Both bears she's killed here. She's killed all of her bucks here. Her first buck and all of her bucks. So just I'm in my feels this morning. So I'm gonna get down in there and hope that I made a good shot, and hope that everything's on my side this morning, and maybe Angel will get one yet. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm kind of rambling now, and like I said, I'm just gonna start poking down through there quietly and see what I see. Actually, I'll tell you real quick. I came right across here, and I almost took a shot when he was down in here, but he stopped behind some stuff. And I figured there's no sense in rushing the shot. He didn't know where I was, and I figured he was following. He was right on the doe and fawn trail from this morning. But I also knew that he was going to hit my scent when he got over here. He didn't. He got right on their scent and couldn't figure out which way they went because they were coming across this morning, and my wind was blowing right straight down at them. So they ended up turning, sniffing around, and they went right straight down away from me. So he couldn't figure out. He thought that they would have kept coming across. He started to do that, and I got this big tree right in my way. I was sitting right here, and this big tree was blocking. I couldn't see him at all. I could hear him. So I leaned to the left, and I couldn't see him. I leaned to the right, and I could just barely see him. So I knew I had to lean way out around this tree and take the shot. And I shot first. He was somewhere right down in this area, and he ran right over to about right here, which gave me a much better angle. And my bolt, my clothes got stuck. I had the gun at an angle when I went to reload, and I got my coat or my vest stuck in my bolt, so I had to pull it back out, get it unstuck, rack another one, and luckily he stayed there long enough for me to take the shot. So fingers crossed. I don't see any bone or any fragments or anything, so that makes me feel better that it might not have been a leg shot, but still could have been brisket, I suppose. I feel like I heard something. I'm just gonna take my time, big time on this. reason to rush it. 8:53. Been just about an hour. Actually, it's been an hour, like on the dot. What the heck? Well, I guess he found it, I assume. My deer.
Huh?
Did you just... Where'd you just come from?
Down there? What are you looking for?
My deer.
You hit it? Oh yeah.
But I was trying to leave it alone. That's what I was like, what the heck? I knew I heard something. So I came looking. I was trying to give it some time because I wasn't sure about the shot.
Oh, it's dead.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You found it?
Yeah. Right down there.
Okay. I feel a little better.
8-pointer?
It looked, I had 3 on each side, but
Yeah, it's an 8.
you're on camera, sorry. If you don't want to be, I'll edit it out.
Do what?
Said you're on camera, I just realized I had this running because I was trying to track it.
Oh. I don't care. It's right down there, just above your camera. Up on the right hand side.
All right. Well, I was gonna follow the blood, but he found my deer a while ago, so I didn't need to leave it alone. I was gonna follow it through there, but I don't think there's any reason for me to go on that. It's dead right down here, so. Oh yeah, I see him. He looked like a pretty nice buck. Oh,
Right on that tree.
that's blood. Wow.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up and look at that actually. This is where we've been sitting. Angel and I sat right there with the bow. Right to your left, that tree right next to you. We sat right there a whole bunch.
Sweet.
That's where we sat.
Oh.
Buck's dead right there. I'm gonna go look at this tree. Holy cow. He ran right into the tree, I would assume. Holy cow. Oh, beautiful buck. Oh yeah. That's that one with the broken main beam. What a beautiful buck in a picture perfect spot. Right on a rock. That's a beautiful buck. That's a beautiful buck.
Broken horns.
Yep, I had one picture of him recently in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a
Monster. 120.
beautiful Vermont deer though. I am tickled.
Healthy.
Beautiful deer. Yep. Whew, that makes me feel better. I was pretty worried with that shot, but it all worked out. Frank found him for me. Gonna get dragging, and just a beautiful sight. Oh, and I just got a text message that my buddy shot a really nice buck as well, so pretty pumped about that. We actually went scouting into the big woods yesterday, and we're planning to track up there this year, and we both tagged out on opening day with nice deer. So if we get snow, unfortunately we're not going to have a tag, but Angel's still got a tag, so we'll see what happens with that. But I'm excited to go and sit with her tomorrow, actually this afternoon, and tomorrow if we have to. So already off to a great start, and it's a good sight. Love to see it. Luckily I have this wood road that I can drag down a ways, and I think I can get my truck somewhat close to this. So I'm gonna get going and wait to hear a rifle shot, hopefully. Can't wait. A couple times Angel shot deer without me. It's like the craziest feeling, like, because I'm not there, so you get really excited, but then you're like, oh, was it a good shot? Was it a good deer? I never know what's going on, so I'm live for that day and that moment when all of a sudden it's bang, and you know, so that's exciting. But all around a really good day already. Some deer shot, some deer passed up. Two of my buddies passed up pretty nice bucks this morning, because we've had some really good ones on camera in this general area, or they have for the most part. I had once or twice, but nothing close and nothing recent here. So those bucks are still running around somewhere, so maybe they'll make it through the year for next year. But like I said, this is, I think, my last year potentially being able to hunt this property with it being for sale. So I'm blessed. I know I've said that multiple times, but I am truly feel blessed to be able to come out here and do this and enjoy the property, and this is just the reward for a lot of time and patience and energy. Is a beautiful buck, and I can't believe I actually almost let this deer go, and I'm really glad I didn't. You know, he would have been I feel like I can hear something. He would have been an absolute beautiful deer. I think he's just a 2-year-old 8, but just a beautiful buck, though, especially for Vermont State. Got pretty good brow tines for Vermont State as well. So, just awesome sight. Walking out to get the truck now. There's my girl. Up in her stand. It's like 11 o'clock now. She hasn't seen anything, she said, which is a bummer, but the stand's usually birds scared me. Stand is usually really good on opening weekend because of the pressure. So she always sits there, and I always figure she has the best chance, but today I wish she was with me. There she is, all bundled up. Said it's not even cold out. I was freezing this morning.
You gonna get up in or not?
I'd say you get up.